Hello and welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I'm so excited to chat with you about another amazing topic. Today, I want to dive into the world of cell salts. Cell salts have been something that I've been diving into myself and really recently got interested in because I had struggled with mineral imbalances for quite some time, and learning how to figure out how to balance that has been kind of something that I've been working on myself, right? We're always healing and we're always working on them, on things and symptoms, right? Symptoms are the healing, and that's how the body heals, right? But anyway, I've been learning more about cell salts. And what really intrigued me about cell salts was that they actually help the body, okay, use and absorb minerals better. So it's not just like you take magnesium for the rest of your life or you take phosphorus for the rest of your life to help with a deficiency or an imbalance. These cell salts actually train your body to better use and absorb these micro minerals from foods. So they're helping improve your gut health, they're helping improve your mineral status. I was all in when I heard that because I'm not a big supplement fan. You know, you can take a look at my video on deuterium. That's one of the main reasons why. But also, I don't think we should be living on supplements. I think that we should be, getting our nutrition from food, but our bodies and guts are gonna need help. Now, the true thing about minerals is that in our modern pace, stressed kind of go-go hustle culture, busy, stressful lives that we live in the current modern world. We get stress from, financial stress, from non-native EMFs, from artificial lights, from the toxins in our environment, from, relationship stress to just foods that we eat, like everything. There's a lot of stressors in our lives, right? And the more stressed we are, the faster we burn through minerals too. So teaching your body how to absorb and utilize minerals better is like something I was like, yes, please tell me more. So anyway, I've been using cell salts for myself. I also use constitutional homeopathic care in conjunction with cell salts, right? And if you're under constitutional care, you should always speak with your homeopath before adding in cell salts. So I use both, but I found a big difference in my health by doing this. I felt a shift, in my health from using these cell salts. So I'm like, okay, now that I've delved into it, I was intrigued, I learned more, I delved into it, I made a course on it, right? I tried it on myself, and now, of course, I've created a course on cell salts. So that is a new offering that I have for you guys. So you could learn how to utilize cell salts for your health or for your client's health. Like this is a simple modality. If you learn more about it, you can absolutely bring this to your clientele and be like, oh, I see that you're deficient or have an imbalance in one of these cell salts. Now, there are 12 cell salts, things like mag-phos, which is magnesia phosphorica, or like calc-fluor, which is fluoride, or there's ones like calc-phos, which is calcarea phosphorus. So they're all, or nat sulf, which is, sodium sulfite. So they're just basically they're basically all mineral based, and they're just like micro minerals by cell salt, if I best I could say. So anyway, I want to chat with you a little bit about more about cell salts and how they can be supportive. So basically, if you have an imbalance in a cell salt or one of these micro minerals like calc-phos, you are going to develop symptoms, right? You're going to have a symptomology. And this could be a deficiency or an excess. And the cool thing about homeopathy, it just brings balance to the system, whether it's a deficiency or an excess, right? So if you're imbalanced in one of these cell salts, you are going to have symptomology. And if you know as a practitioner or as a mom or even in yourself, okay, these are the symptoms that exude if there's a NAT/MER deficiency, which is sodium chloride deficiency, and this is what I'm going to look for in my client. Or these are the symptoms that will exude if there's a silica deficiency, right? And I'm going to look for those in my clients or myself or my children, and then I could give said cell salt to support those imbalances, right? So cell salts are just like I said, they're micro minerals. That was founded by Dr. Schelsler, who really found out that like life was essentially cell activity, and that the life of the body was dependent on the life of the cells, which completely agree with. Like the thing about cell salts that's also it really intrigued me when I started learning about it is they're working at the cellular level. So to me, that's like such a key. We want to be working at this cellular level. And the cell salts are utilized similarly to homeopathics. However, it's meant to work both on the energetic level and the nutrient level. So it's when you come to me for homeopathy, I'm going to prescribe you a remedy that is exclusively working on the energetic level, meaning that there is no crude form of that substance. So if you come to me and silica is your remedy, you're not going to get it's going to work, of course, on the physical, mental, and emotional level, but it is not going to work. There's going to be no crude form of silica. It will only be at the energetic level because I work with higher potencies and I'm working with more on the energetics of the person, which will help with nutrient imbalances for sure. But a cell salt is a lower potency, so it has some of the crude form in it. So you're getting some of the crude form of silica, but you're also getting an energetic imprint of silica. So you're getting both in one. And what that does is it's working on both the nutritional aspect and the energetic aspect. So it's a really beautiful thing to bring those things together. It's also like taking micro doses of micro minerals, basically, to support your health. That's another way to look at it. So anyway, there are 12 cell salts, right? So in the course that I've created, you will learn about all 12 cell salts, okay? Like I said, there's calc fluor, there's mag phos, there's nat sulf, there's nat mer, there's, nat phos, there's silica, there's calc fluor, calc sulf. There's all different ones, and these all stand for minerals. So like calc sulf is calcium sulfate, right? So it's just different minerals in the body. Um, I also talk about, which I think is cool in the course, like how to recognize it through facial like distinction. So like if you see that there's translucent teeth, right here, you'll see that that's a calc fluor or a calc phos deficiency. Or if there's other ones I can't think of. Bags underneath the eyes. I believe that's nat sulf or nat phos. I can't remember. I have to look back at my course. But anyway, like there's different facial recognitions to help you know which cell salt you or your client or your child is, struggling with. And then there's also the zodiac connection. So like there's a different zodiac sign that connects to a different cell salt, which is interesting. And I put in different foods, but most importantly, I teach you how to differentiate between which cell salt you need. So like my zodiac sign cell salt is calc sulf, and I don't really relate to calc sulf very much, having a deficiency or an excess in that cell salt. So I'm not going to prescribe that one for myself. I'm always going to go based off of the symptoms. So the symptoms, right, that the person is experiencing, right, if they're bored easily and they have growing pains and they have weak detention, like they have, trouble with teething and they have bone pains. Like, okay, I'm going to look for calc phos. Like they're moany, they're irritable. Like there's different symptomology that would help me to choose a certain cell salt. Just like in homeopathy, I'm going based off of the symptoms, right? And that's how I know what it will support. Okay. Um, so yeah, we got ferrum phos, kali phos, natmer, calc sulf, calc phos, calc fluor, calc sulf, mag phos, natmer, nat phos, nat sulf, and silica. Those are the 12 cell salts that I go over in the course. I teach you about what cell salts are a little bit more in depthly than I just did now. I go over the physical, the mental and emotional symptoms, the main bodily supports, the facial recognition, the foods rich in that cell salt, and also the astrological connection of each one. Because actually it's true. If you were born in a certain time or a different zodiac, you are more likely to be deficient in a certain cell salt, which is super interesting to me because I love astrology as well. Um, so yeah, you can help support a lot of people, yourself, your family, your clients with cell salts. And it's really pretty easy. I teach you how to dose, how to know when to stop dosing, how to take the cell salts, where to buy the cell salts, which brands I recommend, which potencies I recommend. All of that is in the course. And it's really great because it can really support so many things. Like, for example, calc phos that I was just going over supports osteoporosis, nosebleeds, bone growth, teething issues, headaches in children that have, too much mental strain, growing pains, right? Cartilage, like there's so many things. Like If you take a look at like another one like ferrum phos, which is iron phosphate, supports like anemia, supports headaches, supports the colon, the blood, the arterial system, the lungs, the heart. Like there's so many things, right? Like calc phos supports the spleen, the nerves, the muscles, the mucous membranes, nervous system issues, sleep problems, right? So, but you always want to know, like, have an in-depth knowledge of that cell salt and the deficiencies and how you want to have a lot of the keynotes. You want to have a lot of the symptoms before you just, dose somebody with something. So I hope that this is something that you guys are interested in. I was so interested when I learned more about it. And I like to share that knowledge with you guys as well. So it's about the course is, oh, this is different. The course is zoomed upgraded. I had to try something. So the course is zero. The course is an hour and a half long webinar and a ebook to go with it. So you have an ebook that's about 30 slides that you can print out, you can save. It's like a little ebook, a little handbook. So when you're working with clients or you're working on yourself or your children, you just pull out, okay, they're having a lot of these symptoms, or you suspect that they need Cali-Mer, and you look at the symptoms of Cali-Mer and you ask them a couple of those questions, and they're like, ding, 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 ding. You're like, okay, we're deficient in Cali-Mer. We're going to make sure we're going to give that cell salt to this person to support them. And like, again, I teach you how to dose and the frequency and all of that as well. And if you ever have any questions, just let me know. I'm here to support you guys. So yeah, that's basically what the course is. It's a 1.5 hour webinar. It's on Loom. You get to watch and listen to it. You have it for life. It's like lifetime access, so you can learn how to implement cell salts. And really, minerals we are an electrical being, and without mineral support, our electrical body doesn't work as well as it should, right? Our whole system kind of crumbles without minerals. We really need minerals. And like I said, I love using cell salts because I would much rather take a mineral support that's going to teach my body how to better utilize those minerals from food, because I don't want to be on magnesium for life. I don't want to be on, and I'm not, but I don't want to be on mineral supplements for life. So I don't view cell salts as a supplement at all. I view them as microdosing, and helping support the body with deficiencies in a much better way, in my opinion. And they can be used with constitutional care from your homeopath. You just have to let your homeopath know. And um, usually, when people are on constitutional care, I recommend a 12-in-1 cell salt. Um, but that means it has all 12 in one. But also that depends on the person's situation. So it is really always individualized. This course will help you make it a little bit more this will help you make it individualized for you. And again, you'll understand what the deficiency of Nat Phos looks like, and then you'll be able to recognize it and then be able to support it. So I hope that that's helpful. I hope it's something you guys are interested in. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Shoot them down here in my, email here below, the comments below. You can email me, contact@brightlightwellnesscoach.com. The link to get the Cell Salt course is in the description below. It's at a pretty discounted rate right now for a starter course. And yeah, you can also bundle it with my other homeopathic courses. So I have the homeopathic bundle, which is a really good deal because you're getting 6 courses, and I didn't really raise the price very much to add in my 2 most recent courses. So you're getting a lot for the price. I think I put it 120, 119. So you're getting 6 courses. You could be a homeopath after this. Like, you're going to have an ear infection course, a UTI course with kidney infections. It also goes over bladder infections, the influenza course, the first aid course, the ailments, the common ailments, childhood ailments course, and the cell salt course. That's 6 courses. That's over it's got to be over like 10 hours of information for you to delve into, plus an ebook for each one of those information. So it's pretty extensive if you get the bundle. So if you're ready to dive into homeopathy and learn more and really be self-reliant and be like the physician of your family, I would say that would be a great thing to do. So anyway, I hope that's helpful, supportive. Again, let me know if you have any questions or comments. Like this video, share this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Let me know if there's anything else that you want me to learn, you want to learn more about. Like, what do you want to learn more about, and how can I support you? That's what I'm doing here. And let me know about the course and what you think. And I can't wait to hear from you. I love feedback on my courses. So please give me the feedback if you've taken one of my courses. If you have one of my courses, please give me feedback. I want to know how they're going for you and how I could better support you with those. So have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.